Hey everybody, it's Ed. So, if you saw my last video, which dealt with getting my replacement albums for this pressing of original master recording from Elvis in Memphis, Ultra Disc one-step pressing by Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab, and of course we know it is limited edition, and I have number 002219. All right, but when I initially opened my set, there were problems with both albums. Got in touch with Mofi, very wonderful rep, got back in touch with me and offered me three ways to resolve the issue. I chose, please send the replacement albums after I showed proof of the issues I was having. I got those replacement albums. I made a video yesterday when I opened them up and showed the results of each of those replacements that unfortunately still had issues, and pretty much ended my video of that showing speechless, because at the time I really didn't know what to say. I had a lot of stuff going through my head, and when I recorded that last segment of the video from yesterday, it was fresh right after me recording, showing the albums on the turntable, and my reaction to that. So, I just, again, I was kind of upset. And so I sat on it for a little bit because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. Do I just get back in touch with them and send them back and request a full refund? Because you're talking $125 for this set plus the tax and the shipping. It's not cheap. And I got to be honest with you, I've seen this set out in retail, and it's retailing for more than $125. I saw it retail for $169. So again, very expensive set, and there were apparently 10,000 of these pressed, and I don't know. So I did get back in touch after thinking about it. I shot out an email today to the same person that I was corresponding with, and let them know that, hey, I'm very fortunate that I received my replacements and very quickly. However, unfortunately, there are still issues, and essentially I was pretty much better off with what I initially had than what was sent to me. So, and I sent the link to the video that I did yesterday showing, the issues. So, we'll see what happens when I hear back, what the offer is going to be, if any. He might be like, look, you know what? We tried. Sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry. And you can just send them back and we'll give you a refund, or, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'll be honest with you. I mean, if I can get them to send more replacements until I can get this resolved, that's really what I would prefer, because I would like to have and keep this. So, but we'll see if it's meant to be or if it's not. But it's pretty much it. It's really all I could think of. So, the unfortunate reality is that I do think that this sounds good, because I have listened to it with the defects that were in the initial pressing. There were a couple of things that made the sound. Well, I'm sorry, I should say it affects the surface. So there's surface noise, and of course the sway to side and the warping. And the replacements, unfortunately, record 2 was really warped up and down, and a little sway side to side. And record 1, unfortunately, had another, sway of side to side. So meaning that it wasn't perfectly centered or cut. So I guess, you could be like, it's minimal. Does it really affect the sound or whatever? But you know what? Again, for $125 plus tax and shipping, sorry, I want as close to perfection as possible. And I'm not usually like that. Usually I'll let things gloss over. But again, at this price point, sorry, can't let it slide. All right, but let me know what you think. If you would like, leave me a comment. I appreciate you all watching. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Take care, everybody.